Hello everybody and welcome, I'm Strawberry Shoggoth and today I'll be playing Trulon, the Shadow Engine. And welcome back to Trulon. Now, since the game has a couple of interesting bugs, restarting the game apparently made all the mana nodes respawn, so I'm back at full mana. However, since I actually read up a bit on the game after looking at some of the bugs, I also realized that apparently exploring the castle after finishing our current quest might be difficult due to other bugs, so I thought I'll make a brave attempt at exploring the castle. So nothing fun. Let's stun the blue guy because I don't like the blue guy. You can kill your friends. And you can be immune to stuns. That's great. So let's make him immune to being hit. Oh yeah. So we have a haste. That's great. Then let's use Halo Bolts 2. All enemies. Followed by Halo Bolts to attack all enemies. And do you have anything actually useful? Well, no taunt, but you can at least hit the spy with a sword. And then we can stun all enemies, which is to say 2 enemies because one's immune. You can live with that. Let's see. Would prefer not to spend too much mana, but let's unstabilize him just in case. I mean, while I technically have access to infinite mana and, well, actually infinite mana and infinite experience, I would prefer not to do it that way. So still no taunt, eh? Well, we don't want to make it too easy. Let's deal magic damage to all enemies, because dealing it to one is not as fun. And the blue guy is down. And he will forever be known as the blue guy. Is there anyone? No one really needs a heal yet. Let's just beat the poor stun immune bitch. Spy. Oh yeah, I forgot about that one. I really shouldn't use that, but I want to. Take and unstabilize. A nasty retaliation, and then he can taunt. And thankfully his taunt was assaulting too. Oh, let's just hurt someone really bad. So yeah, I have to say this part of the game feels a bit slower, probably because there isn't really much dialogue to read and mostly just mobs to kill, mobs to kill, mobs to kill, mobs to kill, and I can see how watching that might become a bit samey after a while. So well, yeah, perhaps I should find something else to say. I really don't have that much to say at current about the game, so let's see what we can find. Well, we can find a victory. Throw Guardian from the environment. Yeah, yes, please. That seems like a great ability to have. What are you guarding? A chest. I want that chest. I want the two of you to die. Horribly. So the bugs that I've run into so far are somewhat annoying, but not game breaking as such. I mean, you can actually finish the game as far as I can tell, even though some of them might be a bit annoying and might require you to do some somewhat weird stuff. So, wow. Well, the developer has said he's aware of it, so we might get the fix eventually. And I'd probably wait for that before buying the game in the current state at least. But if you think it looks fun, maybe you think it's also worth the money. It's really hard for me to say. I mean, I can't really tell you whether you should consider it worth the money or not. I kind of assume you would have made up your mind by now, since we're quite far into the Let's Play and you probably either already have the game or have no real plans of buying it to begin with. Well, that's possibly what I could say about that. Really, I mean, yeah. Feels like I haven't gotten any great number of new cards either, so there isn't really that much new tactically or in the deck building sense, at least not yet. There is, of course, some things to do in that respect, but it's mostly... yeah, it's mostly setting up whether I want much AoE or not, and certain other cards. I mean, there are some tactics I haven't really found a great value for yet, and they mostly seem to take up space in the deck, but I guess there could be some deck varieties where they're actually useful, such as the attack with the draw tactics. I mean, there are situations where I really wish I had it, but mostly I really wish it wasn't in my deck when I try to use it, so... But there is a bit of personal preference in the building. At the same time, the characters have quite strictly defined roles and they're auto-leveling, and since certain cards are limited to certain characters, I mean, Roth, for example, will be the best tank probably no matter what you do, because he has access to some him unique tank cards, so you can't really ever get Pharaoh to be an equal tank no matter what you do. Also, the auto leveling means that Pharaoh will never be be as durable. And also, he will always have his heals. Oh, nice. More retribution. Some Godium mana back. Ooh, that looks interesting. Something that actually increases attack. That's the first one of those, I think. Now, the question is what... Yeah, let's do it that way. There was nothing else there, was there? That's kind of a big deal, I think. No secret areas, okay. Then we might actually try to get out of here. I mean, I know there is a group of 4 enemies. Yeah, as you can see, saving and reloading the game has some weird effects. I think I should probably speak to him just to make sure he's actually where he's supposed to be later on. But yeah, let's make sure we're actually at full mana when we reach that place. I'm not sure if I have to go that way or if I can go around. I would prefer not having to kill them again. Oh yeah, there's another way there. Or I think I'm full. Yeah, this is probably all I need. Lorem Orb, so let's see. Yeah, full mana, full mana, full mana, and almost full mana. So I can probably... Oh yeah. I can probably try to go to the correct way now. Since I reloaded the save, all the secret passages have locked again. This is also one of the somewhat annoying bugs. Oh yeah, perhaps I opened them up again when I went in. I remember, because when reloading, all the secret passages close, and unfortunately they stay completely dark until they're opened from this side, so you have to navigate through darkness. I really want that chest, but I'm not sure I can win this fight. Well, let's have a go at it. Why not? Then a single target, that's not very impressive, but fine. Let's stun the blue guy, as I said. Being blue isn't always easy, so... And you can... Damn, I had a stun ult. Well, I will still have a stun ult. Later on, but some of them might be stun immune by then. When they deal nasty amounts of damage. What can we do? We can unstabilize that guy. So attacking all enemies will result in retaliation. But it will also result in everyone taking damage. But a decent amount of damage, if I say so myself. Oh. So he's taking damage, so we can actually use that wild card now for a bit of recovery. Followed by... Let's protective stance beat him. That way he will learn. Then we can stun all the enemies. We can make everyone immune to the next hostile spell. I mean, I haven't seen any spell use here yet, but I'm sure it will be coming soon. Well, I really don't want all enemies to only target me, so let's Halo Bolts them. And they're all unstable. Yeah, he can use that wild card and become the target of all enemies for a turn. And then we can deal magic damage to all enemies because they're unstable, and that's a ton of damage. Yes. Make yourself immune to stuns, or shoot my tank in the face. Should we? Yeah, let's heal all allies. That might actually be a good idea. Especially if everyone is shooting the tank in the face. Otherwise he'd probably die. Oh crap. Here comes the haste. These guys use haste are really annoying, but stun immunity, I can live with you being immune to stuns. And dealing magic damage to everyone, feel free because we will just resist. Attack all enemies. Great. So let's heal ourselves, or heal our tank a bit by hitting someone hard in the face with a life leech. And then we have just single target magic. Well, let's see if we can kill this guy then. Yes. Only 2 targets to go. Yeah. Close, but not dead yet. Well, this fight's kind of won already. So let's just finish him off. I'm a bit curious as to how exactly you're meant to get through all of this. If you didn't have the buggy respawning mana orbs, because it would take forever to gather them up simply by doing random encounters. Well, that's just lovely. I'm not even sure how to get it in here. Or if I want to. I probably do want it because it sounds like a good idea. Perhaps you would be better off with that one. Oh, what's simple? Let's do it this way instead. I'm not even sure how much 5 defense does. How much he has 99 defense. So perhaps those 5 extra isn't that vital. Could probably yeah, let's do that instead. Now I believe I have Checked earlier, so he's at 15, she's at 27, he's at 60, she's at 20. Yeah, that's a decent amount of mana at least. If nothing else, it should be enough. Let's manage now.